I look at the focus thing is, and I was literally breaking down to a mentee Sunday because, he asked me, well, how do I have a YouTube channel? I have this job that I'm doing, and I'm currently, struggling, I guess, to maintain the both of them. And then I asked him, I was like, okay, well, which one do you want to still be doing in 2 years, for example? And he said, obviously YouTube, right? I said, okay. Let's pretend that both of these things are plants. Like you have an apple tree, a pineapple tree, and whatever. Your job is, you don't like pineapples. Your job is a pineapple. It's like, let's say you two are the apples. Let's say you take your attention, which is focus, and you put all of it in the job. And because you're tired, you stop watering the YouTube channel. What's going to eventually happen? He's like, it's going to die. I was like, okay. In a year from now, just like a plant, do you think you can just go back there and water it again and you just start back where it gets harder from? So I know you're probably going to have to replant it and start all over again. And now you're a year behind. And he was like, so I was like, what do you think you should do? He's like, I gotta keep watering this YouTube channel. Right. And so the focus part, that's how I think about it, is like, okay, I have a finite amount of time and attention every day. There are a lot of things I'd like to give it to. It's not like I don't want to partake in the distractions, let's just say. Trust I want to. But I try to future pace, and that's probably the biggest tool I use. I future pace and go, okay, let's play this out. I go do this.
Is that
thing.
Your own distinction or something about future pace?
Future pace is, I don't think it's any Vidal thing. I'm pretty sure this is a common. It's just the concept of looking into the future at a behavior and then see, like, because we generally can go, if I go, okay, you're like, all right, there's this cookie here. I know I'm supposed to be on the diet. All right, so let's future pace this. I eat the cookie. I break the diet that I'm on. I have to start over. I feel bad. I feel ashamed, and then I start over again. Is this worth it? That would be like a future pace, right? You can picture what you will feel like after you do an action, and then you go, all right, I'm not going to do it. I really want to eat it, but I'm tired of having that feeling of, like you lack self-control, and then you lose respect for yourself.
Up for whatever, yeah.
Right. And so I do that. Now that's on the back of a lot of mistakes and not doing it right. And so my future pace is really like a past pace. It's like, remember the last time? You know what I mean?
Keep doing this.
Right. And so I'm like, I'm not gonna feel that again. Like, I'll be damned. Right. And so with women especially, the discipline comes from a time where I didn't have it. Because that was such a painful look in the mirror, I never since then let it get out of hand, because I'd always go, you've progressed tremendously over, like, again, am I going to stop watering the plant now that it's, 3 feet off the ground? Like, now I'm going to stop watering the plant, right? Because if I do stop, it's not going to become a tree, right? And it's going to just stagnate and die. And then I have to start all back over with a seed. And that's a hard look in the mirror. That's going to be painful. And at that point, I'll know. I mean, it's not like I had excuses before. I could say I was ignorant. But this time, it wasn't ignorance. It was just me choosing to walk down that path, which is a very different feeling than I just didn't know any better at the time and had a hard lesson. But there's like, I took the lesson and I'm going to, do the thing that I know is taking me down the wrong path. So that focus and discipline comes from just being honest with myself about the pain that I put myself through in the past,